Lydall Inc. I hate names like these because it tells me literally nothing about what they do. That tells me nothing. Now I gotta go all the way down here and read about what they do, like an idiot, reading like a friggin' nerd. Lydall Inc. designs, manufactures, and markets specialty engineered filtration media? The hell's filtration media? Industrial thermal insulating solutions and automotive thermal. I assume they mean like filtration devices, but I've never heard them referred to as filtration media before. Like, filtration media sounds to me like uh like a DVD you use to scrub another DVD. Like that's what that sounds like to me. It operates through performance materials, technical non-wovens, and thermal acoustical solution segments. Performance materials segments offers filtration media solutions for air, fluid power, industrial, blah blah blah. Lots of filter and HVAC talk. Okay, so they're kind of like they kind of remind me of 3M. I know 3M does a lot of stuff like that. A lot of filtration. I mean, the 3M makes like a whole lot of stuff, but I know they do a lot of filtration products too. Like for example, they're known for their masks, but they also make lint filters for vents. I know this personally because I have to go and help my mother replace hers whenever I visit her, and it's always a 3M filter that she hands me to replace the old one with. So that's why I know that. So this company kind of reminds me of 3M, and I don't know if they're in contention with them. I mean, if they are, that kind of worries me because 3M. I don't know much about 3M. I assume they're a good company because everybody knows them, and honestly, I've never heard of Lydall before. But I'll tell you what, just looking at these earnings down here, I don't know how to explain these because right up until 2019, they seem to be doing well. Revenues are going up. Earnings kind of stay stagnant. But revenues are going up, and all of a sudden, revenues keep going up, but earnings drops. So I'm kind of wondering what happened to them in 2019 for that. Did they make some kind of acquisition, some big purchase? I am not entirely sure, and I don't think I can get the news articles that far back either. I'm kind of curious as to what that was about. All right, I guess I can't. Looks like the news articles only go back a year. So that's kind of weird. Although earnings as of recently seem fairly solid. Actually, no, they don't seem solid. They're in the negative. That's not good. That actually might. So these are the quarters for 2020. You don't see the earnings for 2020 down here, but the fact that the quarters for 2020 seem to be mostly, sure, they're beating estimates, but their estimates are negative, but their actuals are negative too. So that's not really all that impressive. That makes me kind of worried that this negative earnings in 2019 is kind of the start of a bad trend. And actually, if I click this over to quarterly, I wonder if we can see that. Yeah, negative, negative by less, still negative by less, but like still negative. Like they're losing money. But they used to be able to make money, as you can see by this chart, which is alarming, to be honest. And I wonder if their chart reflects this change over the past year. Yeah, a little bit. So this is the 5-year chart. Looking back, ever since 2016, I guess people have seen writing on the wall. Things kind of gone down, 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 down. And then finally, like a lot of stuff, hit the bottom in March of 2020. Slowly started to crawl back, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure if this crawl back is warranted. This might have just got caught up in the post-pandemic buying spree with everything else. I don't like these guys. I don't think this looks like a solid company. Those earning reports I find very, very concerning. However, I don't want to say it's a sell because it could very easily keep going up. I don't think it will be warranted, but it could very easily keep going up. So I mean, it's definitely not a buy. Like you don't like you don't buy companies that lose money. That's like rule number one. So, well, that's rule number one. But rule number two is that you don't necessarily sell companies that lose money either. I know it's confusing. So, not a buy, not a sell. What's our third option? Third option is a hold. LDL. LDL is a hold. Okay. Doing good. Feeling good.